Now, something happened in the city of Calabar and it's still happening, and we are jumping into the train of these festivities. Now, Cross River State is known for a whole lot of activities when it has to do with events, activities, and all of that. And Saturday, the 11th of December through the 17th of this month, the Nigerian Society of Engineers would be celebrating their week, and we call it the 2021 Engineering Week. And to join me on set, we have some gentlemen who would be give us the full update on what we should be expecting as the days unfold till we hit the December 17th. The grand finale. We have with us here Engineer Nagwiji, is the state chairman, Nigerian Society of Engineers. Good morning, sir. So good to have you on the show.
Good morning, my dear brother. Good morning, esteemed audience.
And he's been a very regular face on the Good Morning Cross River show.
Thank you.
We have the vice chairman of the branch, and also he's the chairman planning committee of this year's Engineering Week, Engineer Dr. Desmond Ewa. Engineer, good morning. So good to have you on the show.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
And we also have a very regular face, a one-time MD, Cross River Basin Development Authority, a former chairman of the branch of NSE, and he is going to be the guest public lecturer for this event, Engineer MTACN. Good morning, Engineer.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
And it's indeed a privilege to be talking to all the engineers. That means I think I can qualify me to be called an engineer as well. Okay, let's start with the branch chairman. The 2021 Engineering Week. Let's look at the significance of all of this.
Thank you very much. The significance of the Engineering Week is a whole week set aside to celebrate the achievements and milestones of engineers within Cross River State, and also time to sit back and appraise what we've done, where our programs and our projects set objectives, have we achieved that, and then take a little moment to reflect on that and afford us an opportunity to re-strategize on the next engineering year. So in summary, this is what the Engineering Week is about, to celebrate the engineer, to bring to the fore what we've been doing for the past 1 year.
Excellent, excellent. Let me now move to Engineer Dr. Desmond Ewa. You are on a double capacity, a vice chairman of the branch and also chairman planning committee. Let's get to hear the entire week, how it all started on Saturday and how it will end on the 17th. So fill us in with the information we should know about the event of the week.
Thank you very much. We started the Engineering Week on Saturday with some sporting activities in collaboration with Fitness International. So we were at the stadium with our families, our wives and children, and to keep fit. So we had some session of, do some exercises. And then yesterday we were at St. Church to give thanks, an annual Thanksgiving Day. So this morning we are here and we'll visit another media house to tell the public what we are doing. And tomorrow we will be having career counseling. We'll be having visit orphanage houses and old people's homes as part of our corporate social responsibility to give back to society what we have, and also our advocacy to get our young children to sign up for the engineering profession. And then on Thursday we shall be embarking on an industrial visit. I think this time around we're visiting the Cross River State Noodles Processing Factory and also the Kalachik, in line with our theme of our seminar for the year. And then on Thursday, we'll be having our normal seminar, and our fellow here will be anchoring the seminar. The theme for this seminar is the Fourth Industrial Revolution and Food Security. And then the grand finale will be on Friday with a lot of activity. First, we'll be commissioning the engineering center. My chairman will throw more light on that. We have been able, by the grace of God, this administration was able to complete our engineering, our permanent office, secretariat. So we'll be commissioning that. Then also we'll be doing a groundbreaking of our Insekal estate is the estate that belongs to members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. An estate was acquired, so we'll be doing the groundbreaking ceremony. The president will be coming that day. And also that same Friday we'll have Jumai Thanksgiving service for our Muslim brethren, and then in the evening, we'll come back with our families, loved ones, and relatives at the Dome Calabar Municipal Center for our dinner and award night. That's how we to do.
Wow, very spicy week if you ask me that. Let me now find out from Engineer MTS. Then you have a huge pedigree, and for you to be picked to be the public lecturer that day shows that it's not going to be an easy 2021 engineering week. It's going to be quite huge. Let's look at the theme: the fourth industrial revolution and food security, the place of engineers. Could you give us a brief synopsis on this theme?
Thank you very much. I must thank the chairman and the ESCO for giving me this privilege to discuss on this. You can break that topic into maybe 3 small components. Each one is a very big one. Fourth industrial revolution. What is it? Food security. And then the engineers. I would like to start from the middle one, because many don't understand when we talk of food security. Right now in the country, we can divide our country into 3 zones. The area that have what you call chronic insecurity. You have food security, you talk of 1, is the food available? 2, is it affordable? After that, you ask yourself, is it available all year round? And is it stable? Those are the basic elements. And if you look at Nigeria, for many parts of the northeast and northwest and north central, which have been the major food basket of our country, for so many reasons, there is food insecurity. Why? Conflicts, inflation, corruption, and many other factors which have made it difficult for us to get food where we're getting. And for us in the south, we may not have so much of insecurity, but there is food stress. And it got so bad that World Bank, for people, said Nigeria is having food inflation. They didn't bother themselves too much when inflation has to do with machinery, with cement and the rest of them. But when it concerns food, it's a big problem. So we look at food insecurity in the country. And then, fourth industrial revolution. That means there has been the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. The fourth one is basically talking about digital economy. How do you carry that into agriculture? You begin to talk about, like for example now, hardly do you find young people or digital people running to the airport to go and buy your ticket and so on and so forth. You want to check in, you do it where you are. So how do we apply this to agriculture? Again, people are using drones. How do you use your drone to look at your vast farm? Maybe you have 100-hectare farm, and you know what it means. One of the most expensive components of agriculture is labor. But with your drone, before people use helicopters, where do you even get the money to hire helicopters? Where do you get the money to fuel it? But with drones now, you can do things. Artificial intelligence, robotic engineering. Then you think of putting sensors. You think, with science now, you can know the state of your crop, of even there is feeding and milking of your cow. You do it remotely. You can stay, like people say, in Las Vegas or maybe Manchester United football field watching a match. And with your digital device, you're monitoring your farm and you're getting things going. So how do we apply this? And then how can we as Nigerians fit into it? You may be surprised because the infrastructure for us to go digital is not there. If you move a little bit after Odufani, in most of those places, there is no network. And again, it appears somewhere along the line, the government, in trying to be very, very political, they try to do what I would call digital divide. Can you imagine a state government banning GSM operation for 3 months? It's crazy. All those who depend on that. So we're going to talk about how do we put infrastructure in place so we can get this things going. So those are things we want to talk about. Food security, the role of engineers. We're going to list so many things engineers have to do. And then we're going to define the 5 major components of industrial revolution and how we take it to agriculture. Agriculture, for your information, is generates 60% of the world's revenue, and 2 to 3% of people are working in there. Food is a major issue. So if agriculture can be put there, and for us also in Nigeria, you will be shocked that most young people don't want agriculture. They don't want. Even in advanced countries, most young people despise agriculture because of labor thing. But you put 4IR into agriculture, then we can get more productive and we can get more results, we can get more efficient. And Nigeria is already suffering it. In spite of all the production we are doing, you know that our food is not competitive. That's why we spend 2/3 of our money importing food. Because even though we are producing, because other people have used 4IR into agriculture, their cost of production is far low. And we are struggling and producing. When we finish producing, it's much more expensive. So it's indispensable.
Definitely. From the way you're talking, it sounds that anyone who would not be at that lecture would miss a whole lot. And we hope that even those watching, even those in government should key into that Thursday's lecture. Let me find out from the branch chairman, Engineer Ndifon Biji. Talk to us on this engineering center. Is it just going to be for the benefit of the engineers, or those outside can also be a part of this engineering center? Talk to us about this in particular.
The Calabar Engineering Center is the secretariat of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Our branch, it warehouses a number of engineering components, and we took pains to put together this very important and imposing center for the benefit of the public. This 2021 Engineering Week, the public lecture will be hosted in the Calabar Engineering Center, the first of its kind. So we want general public take advantage of this. This is located at Parliamentary Extension. It's strategically located by the dual carriageway. So we want them to take advantage of this fascinating ambience of the engineering center to participate in public lecture. Like you've heard the fellow speak, we are speaking on contemporary issues that require the attention of the public to take advantage of it. Now, the Calabar Engineering Center is the property of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, built a collective effort of all engineers in Cross River State and beyond. And in that center, we have an e-library, So we are not just providing for engineers, but we are looking at the next generation. We are looking at our students. We are looking at upcoming engineers, even down to the secondary school and primary school levels. So they'll take advantage of this facility, come in for research, for study, especially in the area of engineering discourse. So we are going beyond where the ordinary is, looking at the future. So the engineering center also have other facilities that we can take advantage of. The ultra-modern conference center, digitally equipped. The entire facility is internet compliant, 100% internet compliant, and it provides for all areas of engineering questions and concerns.
Excellent.
So this is what we've done.
Okay, let me pick the statement you used there. It's digitally compliant, internet compliant. The chairman planning committee, would you also have COVID-19 protocol compliance there as well? Talk to us on that.
Seriously. On our flyers, we have notified the general public, those who are coming to attend the seminar or the event, you must put on your nose mask. And we have provided at the entrances and at front locations hand sanitizer. So COVID-19 protocol is strictly what we have said.
Okay, excellent. Engineer MTSN, as a lecturer that you would be by Thursday, public lecturer, every lecturer hopes to see results at the end of the day. What are you hoping to see after this 2021 Engineering Week, at least coming from the talk you are going to present on that day?
I would want to see a number of our farmers becoming digitally literate. If most of our farmers are not literate, they can't apply for IR. They can't understand it. At the same time, I will want farmers to begin from the basic level to start applying what we are saying. Don't look for the big one. Don't look for the drone. Even for your data management alone, for putting some sensors in place, for making yourself, like I went to a shop in New York, and everything about that agricultural shop is digital. I remember I went to one shop to buy feed. After paying, I went to their store. They told me, sorry, we don't have that particular one. But this other shop in New York, as you come in there, they press a button. Whatever you want, they have their inventory digital. They can tell you it's there, it's not there. If it's not there, they can tell you where to go to. So we want digital applications in all the value chain. And once we start, it's something that is going to be addictive. You can't stop. It's like you see many people using their phone. Almost all the time they are addicted to their phone. And we want people to have that knowledge. And we want to find a way that we can begin to educate our farmers so that they can apply this digital thing. And we want to see if we can excite the GSM company, telecom company, to begin to think of the rural area as an area of major resource. The only thing you just put along the road, that's not only where you do a lot of things. Production does not always on the road. It takes place in hinterland. And if they can have this access, it will go a long way. So, and I want more engineers, importantly, to get involved. When engineers, it doesn't matter whether they're electrical, you're civil, mechanical, you get involved in agriculture, things will change. Productivity will increase, and efficiency will increase. And then this food insecurity will be reduced to its very minimum.
Okay, let me get a concluding thought of the branch chairman as we bring this to an end.
Thank you very much. You see, our concern over time, especially given the scenario of the just concluded EndSARS protest, is to create employment. Job creation is the focus, the concern of the Nigerian engineer. And it is our firm belief that the agricultural subsector is a veritable environment to create jobs, because we have a lot of job opportunities, and creating wealth also, revenue earners, earning revenue on a daily basis. The agri sector provides that platform. So this is what informed our bringing to the fore this very important issue of discourse, because we want to take the lead in making our society better. When we create jobs, we engage our youth, they have means of livelihood, we will reduce the stress in the society, and then the impact of insecurity. Okay, so this is what we are doing as a branch. We'll continue to do this. It's not just putting the blame on government always, but we have taken the initiative to take the lead, create jobs, make food available, and create a veritable environment for sustainable livelihood.
Thank you so very much, Engineer Ndifo Anagbiji, State Chairman, Nigeria Society of Engineers. Many thanks for your time on the show this morning. Engineer Dr. Desmond Ewa, Vice Chairman, and also both as the Chairman Planning Committee for the 2021 Engineering Week. Many thanks for your time on the show this morning, and not forgetting the guest lecturer, Engineer MTSN, former MD, Cross River Basin Development Authority, a fellow of that institute, and also past chairman. Thank you, Engineer, for your time on the show. We would be there to ensure that we give you the necessary media coloration to that event, and thereafter we'll bring you back to give us update on how the entire week went.
Fantastic. Thank you.